Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Small Business Chat with KJS Outlet. Today, we're going all the way to Connecticut to talk to Tanya from Best Life Fitness. Now, Tanya teaches exercise classes via Zoom, and just makes it so much fun. She has different themes, different music themes throughout the month. You know what? Let's hear from her. Let's get right into the video. Hi, Tanya. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for joining us on Small Business Chat. I'm glad to have you. So, Tanya, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Tanya Benvenuti. I'm from Connecticut. I have been married for almost 30 years. I have two grown children. I have a boy and a girl, Alex and Michaela. Married. Um, I've lived around in different places. I lived in Alabama for a couple of years. I lived in upstate New York for about 5 years and Ohio for 3, but Connecticut is my home.
Oh, wow. Now, I never knew that about you. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but my family is from Alabama. My dad, my grandmother, and them. Of course, I live in Buffalo, New York, upstate New York, and I was born in Youngstown, Ohio. So that is a very interesting.
It's a We're bound to be friends. See,
Yes, yes. Okay, so sorry. So go ahead, continue.
that is funny. How I got into the fitness industry is when I lived in Ohio. I moved to this small town and didn't know anybody. So I saw this gym and I said, well, I'll join the gym. It was way too expensive. And then I saw they were hiring. So I said, well, I don't have any fitness experience. So I started working there and since then been getting certifications, and that's been over 20 years now.
Oh,
So
awesome.
I've been like a group fitness instructor. I'm a personal trainer. I was going for certifications almost every month, just gobbling up all this knowledge. So for years, I've been learning new things. So I was a general manager of a gym more recently, and then the pandemic hit.
Mhm.
And my passion is teaching classes. I love the creativity of the class, like changing up what we're doing every month. And so that's kind of what I've gotten into with the Zoom is I change it up every month. So your body doesn't get used to the same moves. We're changing things up so you're going to get results. I try and make it fun. So right now my background is Motown. So we're doing Motown music for the month.
Awesome.
And we just started all our new moves. And this is the time of the month I get all these texts. Oh my goodness, I feel my abs. Oh my goodness, my triceps. People are like, they're feeling the results. And then as the month goes on, they don't feel it as much. So I always say that, like, oh, did it get easier? Nope, you got stronger.
Mhm.
So, and it's funny when the pandemic hit, I had a bunch of people say, I just miss your classes so much. Can we jump on Zoom? So I was like in my living room, getting my computer set up and trying to figure out where I could be. So now I have a set space and I teach 9 classes a week.
Nice. And so I love it when my guests just jump right into tell us about your business. Like they said enough about me, and you know what? It's about my business. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, Francis. Trying to be nosy. But that is amazing. And I knew you for a little bit. Actually, we met on Zoom during the pandemic and we became friends. And I've been and keep saying I'm gonna take one of your classes, never did, but I really do need to now because I started my own little health journey, which I'm not gonna bore y'all guys with now, but stay tuned because it's coming up. But anyway, so I definitely gotta take some of your classes. So is there a little bit more about your business that you want to tell us, or was that basically the gist of it? Like how did you come up with your name?
So it took me forever. I was like, do I say it's T fitness? Do I say I, I just threw, and then one day I was just sitting there and I realized that I can do the job that I love from home, which I never, if you told me someday you're going to teach on I'd be like, no, I'm not like technology savvy. And no, I can't. And I was just sitting there one day and I went, this is enabling me to have my best life right now. I'm able to volunteer. I'm able to help other people because I'm working from home. And I never thought I could do that. So it's really, it's enabling me to live my best life So Best Life Fitness.
I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. Yes. So this is usually where I tell people to show some of their products. So whatever equivalent to products to you, because you don't make your own stuff, you make your own moves, I assume. But so you have anything that you would like to share with us or show us?
Sure. Yeah. So I have chair fitness classes. So all my classes are Eastern Standard Time. Every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m., I have a class. So the chair class is Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. And then that is my biggest class. And they've said, hey, I need to work out 3 times a week. So we threw in Friday at 9 a.m. So you can take chair fitness 3 times in a week. So I'm sitting on a chair. That's what you need for class. We also use dumbbells. So, I always say, if you don't have anything at your house, use water bottles. I bought these at Dollar General. Dollar General has this little tiny fitness section.
Yep.
And I like this because the color, people can actually see what I'm doing. So they do have 5 pounds. I think they even have a lower weight.
I think they have 3. Yeah, I think they might have 3 because they have that section at our Dollar General too in Buffalo. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, that's fine. And even Amazon, you can get dumbbells, and Walmart. So I try and keep it simple.
And Five Below is another one. I don't know if you have Five Below in your area, but Five Below have a whole weight section. They have the resistant bands, they have mats, they have the dumbbells. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So during the pandemic, nobody could find anything. So we were using different things. And as I found things, I was sending them to people. We do use the dumbbells, so in chair fitness, I usually have a theme. So one whole song will be upper body. So we'll work our shoulders. So a lot of shoulder circles. We'll bring our arms to the side. We'll work the shoulders for that one whole song. You can use the weights to work your core. Hold the weights down. You go side to side. You can hold them here, crunch. You can twist. We're going to work that core. Also, sitting the weights down on your legs and marching, you're going to strengthen your hips.
You're going to march in your chair. I'm sorry, if y'all can hear my dog, I so apologize. He's seen the Amazon truck, and so now he's barking at him. He's seeing him. But so you can march in your chair?
Yes, let me show you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yes.
So you'll put the weights here, march. So what that's going to strengthen your hip flexors, and then we could add to it, come up, extend, and down. And if you do that 12 times, where are you going to feel that? Right in your quad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So sometimes people are like, oh, no, I don't want to do chair fitness. That'll be too easy. If you use your rate, you are going to get a good workout. I have all different ages. So you can work your hip flexors, come up. You can work your quads, and you also can work your hips range of motion by stepping out. You're adding this little bit of weight, and you're going to get strong hips. I'll kind of show you the core too. Your side to side, pull your belly button in, hold here, roll forward, side to side. And like we already said, the biceps, the shoulders. So that's how we use the weights in the chair class. Okay, and we also use a band.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know this interview is for you and the viewers, but sometimes I gotta make it about myself because maybe the viewers had this issue too. So I just recently lost 10 pounds, and I'm dealing with this. So your chair class can help me with this too?
Yes, that is my biggest request, is to work triceps. So yeah, we can, and I was moving on to this. So bend your elbows, you're gonna press. You're gonna increase your muscle mass so that it'll fill in there, or you've lost some fat in there. So let's replace it with some muscle. Yeah, so we can, and this band we also, use for shoulders. We can use it for core, sitting in the chair, kind of rolling around. It's going to strengthen. This is also great for hip strength. You put it around one leg, pull it, and you step out. So strong hips are very important for balance. So you want to have strong ankles. I work ankles a lot and hips. I work everything. I do a full body. And then the last tool we use for the chair fitness is a ball. So this is a small Pilates ball, and I use this in Pilates class, also in the chair class. So it's not like you're buying a bunch of equipment. Chair class has the most equipment. So you have a chair, 2 weights, band, and a ball. But this is so good for resistance. Work in the chest. We use this for core too. We put it in the back of the chair, and you could do crunches.
Oh, wow.
With it. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to target the inner thigh. The ball makes it easy, squeezing. Also, if you have bad knees, this is a great way to strengthen your legs, putting it on the floor. Then you press out, pull in, press out, pull in. And you will feel that in the quads and the hamstrings.
Oh, wow.
So that's chair class.
So before you move on to your next class, so again, this might be helping some of you viewers. So hopefully I'm answering some of your questions by asking her. If not, drop them down and I'll forward them to her, or she can follow this YouTube video to answer your questions. I have bad hips because of my health. So one of my hips is replaced. I have a replacement. Then the other hip needs to be replaced. So do you do like modifications for those with hip problems, or do that works with anybody with any health issues?
Yeah, definitely chair fitness. I try not to do anything that is, because there's so many people that do have that. I mean, look at, you're young and you've had that. So a lot of times the recommendation is not to cross too much. Those were the older hips. Newer hips, they're a little more. So usually I say, what feels good to you? I want you to listen to your body. So if we're doing something, you're like, oh, that doesn't feel so right, I don't want you to do it. So I'll give you for instance, like today we were working rotator cuffs. So you have your arms here and you come out and in. Mm-hmm. Someone has a rotator cuff that is hurt, that's going to hurt. Mm-hmm. But to kind of come in here and pulse, they could do that and it's still going to strengthen the rotator cuffs. But so I'm talking through class the whole time. Mm-hmm. Saying, awesome. Watch out for this. This is what you can do. Yeah, I always have modifications. Hey, try it this way if this doesn't feel right.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. All righty. So what you gonna tell us about another class? Because I'm stay cutting people off. So sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. But the next class I do is Pilates on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You'll need a mat. We start standing just to get our heart rate up, get the blood flowing, and then we hit the mat the rest of the time. Okay. So sometimes people are like, I'm not good at getting up and down and up. Pilates, we kind of warm up and then stay there. And we do use the Pilates ball for Pilates. And I also use the band because it's great because Pilates is all about strengthening and lengthening. So the band's going to help you strengthen and lengthen.
Awesome.
So that helps. And so we do different moves every month with the ball and the band. And we go through strengthening our core, which your core is your shoulders to your hips and back. So we strengthen everything right up. And a lot of times people just want abs. I want abs. But you want to have a strong back too, because that's so important. Everyone has so many. And that's the biggest. I've been teaching Pilates for years, and that's the biggest thing I get feedback about. So my back feels better doing Pilates, and it does, because that's really what it was designed as a rehab exercise to help you lengthen and strengthen. It was designed for dancers who got injured.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a lot of like you point your toes and you flex, and it's like, oh, it's kind of like got a dance vibe, but there's a reason behind it. When you point your toes, you're using different muscles than when you flex your foot.
Awesome.
So, yeah, there's different things. And then I have a class called Top of the Mat, and we don't use anything but the mat and our body weight. So it is a pretty tough class. We start with just strengthening our legs, then we go through a balance series. Then we do body weight. We start standing, we step back into a low lunge, go into like a plank, down to your belly, lift up into a plank. So that is a tough class, but as we do it, I'll give you modifications. If you don't want to do a plank, drop your knees here. So I've had people try that class and go, oh, it's so hard, but I'm going to keep doing it. And they feel so much stronger by the end. So that is on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Friday morning at 10 a.m.
Okay, awesome, awesome. So you guys, you heard that she has something for everybody, and even I know a lot of people who's watching probably deal with back pain. So yeah, I heard her that Pilates is perfect to help with back pains. So Tanya, I do YouTube for those who's not on social media. So if somebody's watching this want to take your class, how could they reach out to you?
So my website is bestlife, one word, -fitness.com.
Okay.
Also my name, Tanya, Tonya _Benvenuti, BENVENUTI @yahoo.com is my email.
Okay.
Also, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but just drop a comment below and I can also get in touch with you. And I do have one more class.
Okay.
In the evening, Monday and Thursday, I have kettlebell. And this is kind of what started the whole thing. So I went to a certification called Kettlebell Amped, and it's a great program. It's a husband and wife team that owned a gym and decided to do this program, which was a big hit. It's each song has a focus, like what I do with chair class, and it's either upper body, lower body, cardio, or core. 45 minutes are all my classes. So we'll do upper body holding on. So if you have a kettlebell and you hold it by the bell, it feels one way. By the handle, it kind of feels a little different.
Mm-hmm.
If you hold it bottoms up, it's even different. So that's why this is so versatile. You could work out with this for the rest of your life and get results because you can change things up.
Yeah.
So that's why the kettlebell, and then you get to do the kettlebell swing, and it's a really good class. And really anybody can do it because this is a 10-pound. Could you start with a 5-pound? Yes. I have some people that have moved up from the 10-pound. But the idea of the whole class really was to find a weight that's going to give you results and kind of stick with it for a long time. Since I've been teaching it, I've stuck with 10 and I still get results.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's kettlebell. And we're definitely doing Motown songs for kettlebell.
Oh, really? I know that's fun. I know that's fun. I'm so sorry I keep cutting you off.
No, you're fine.
I know that's fun. Like when I was going to the gym at one point, the kettlebell, I think that was one of my favorite ones, on the kettlebell swing or the squat and picking up the kettlebells. It was like really fun. So yeah. Yes. So you guys, you heard that. If you want to take one of her classes, she has you mentioned 4, right?
Yep. 4 different kinds.
She has 4 different classes. So of course there's something there for everybody. If you want to take one of her classes, she gave us the information. If you didn't write it down, no worries. It's going to be down in the description. And like she said, just leave a comment in the description and she will reach back out to you. So Tanya, is there anything else that you would like to mention?
Well, usually, with fitness, just moving, you're going to feel better. I honestly guarantee it. You take classes, and I've had people go, I took a full week of classes and I feel better. I know that sounds silly. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. You got your heart rate up, which increased your blood flow to your muscles and your joints, and you exercised your heart. You got blood flow going to your brain. You're going to feel so much better. You got everything flowing. Plus you moved all your joints through a range of motion and breathing. You don't realize how important that is, because I talk about breathing through the whole class. And so you're getting oxygen into your brain and you're feeling better. The thing you're going to notice right away is you're going to sleep better. So then you feel less tired. There's so many benefits to just moving. But also there's another component to this is nutrition. So there's a program that I'm going to be starting, and on Fridays I will have an overview normally. So again, reach out to me. It's a great program, no obligation if you just want to learn about it. It's a program that I felt like has made the most sense. And there's a lot of support and accountability, and that's what I'm looking forward to maybe having people try it. And then we're partners in this. Like, okay, I'm having a rough week. What do I do? And I'll be there for you. So if you want to reach out to me, I can kind of tell you about that. It's called 30-day cleanse. So you just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to drink water, and I'm going to have lemon water in the morning, and I'm going to eat this for breakfast, kind of have it planned so you have success. So I look forward to doing that and having some partners in that.
Oh, awesome. So you see, if you want to feel better by moving, if you want to feel better by eating, get a hold with Tanya because she got you covered. So like I said, like all information will be down in the description. And I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Small Business Chat. Please tune in to next week to see who we have. And also, if you want to watch the other videos, I have a whole playlist of small business chats, and you can click it right here. And and if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, you follow, comment, and you share this video. And make sure you subscribe so you can stay tuned and keep up to date with all our videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.